Welcome back everyone, and this time is for UFC Vegas 85, HERMANSSON vs PYFER. Once again, this card seems to be focused on middleweight bouts, with a middleweight fight in the main event and a middleweight fight in the beginning of the main card, and also two other fights that are taking place in the middleweight division in the main card. So 4 fights that are in the middleweight division just in the main card. I guess it's kind of in the idea to sell some future challengers and kind of make this division active with the ups and downs, I would say, that are people leaving, moving rank, moving classes, weight classes, or either it's going light heavyweight or going welterweight. But most of the time it's people going to the light heavyweight division. So we have a lot of fights. Anyway, let's start with the first fight in the main card, and like I said, taking place in the middleweight division. We've got Rodolfo Vieira taking on Armen Petrosyan. And I'm going to predict right away Armen Petrosyan to get the win by decision. I don't know both fighters that much. I know Armen Petrosyan fought not that long ago. Yeah, it was June of last year. Whereas Rodolfo Vieira, he last fought, I think it was, April 2023. So they fought in 2023 at least once. They have the exact same record, 9 wins, 2 losses. So decision win for Armen Petrosyan. Next, we go to the lightweight division as Michael Johnson takes on Darius Flowers. I don't know about Darius Flowers. I guess he was in the welterweight division and he moved down a weight class, and then he is in the lightweight division taking on Michael Johnson. I'm going to predict Michael Johnson to get the win. I know he's aging, I would say, and his last fight he lost, but I feel like he still prove that he can win and be, like his nickname suggests, a menace. So Michael Johnson to get the win by TKO in the 3rd round. Next, we go back to the middleweight division, and we've got Brad Tavares taking on Gregory Rodriguez. Gregory Rodriguez is the favorite in betting odds for this fight. I think it is because Brad Tavares lost his last fight, while Gregory Rodriguez won his last fight. But I don't think that should be a sign of him actually being a favorite over Brad Tavares. And no, actually, Tavares won his fight against Chris Weidman back in August. So Brad Tavares to get the win, and maybe by decision again. Probably by decision again. Next, we stay in the middleweight division. We've got Robert Bryczek taking on Ior Potieria. Sorry. It is the debut fight for Robert Bryczek in the UFC. He has a impressive record. 11 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, but 10 first round finishes. That's a lot. That's almost a 100% finish rate in the first round. As for Potieria, I don't know. He lost his last fight. 2 months ago. and he was on he's on a losing streak currently. He's been knocked out twice. He lost KO, more than just knocked out. I think it was a TKO for the first fight. It was a long time ago. Anyway, so last fight 2 months ago he lost by KO. Still, he has 15 first round finishes, but all his finishes are in the first round. All of them. 9 KO wins, 6 submission wins, all in the first round. And he has 19 wins. So either he finishes you, or you might have a slight chance to survive. I would say for this one, he's gonna go back to the win column and probably knock out Robert Plišek. Next, and we're already in the co-main event, taking place in the men's featherweight division, the 145 pound division, and we've got 13th ranked Dan Ige taking on Andre Fili, that I've heard before. I've heard his name before. He has a great career, of course. I don't think he's going to get the win on this weekend for Vegas 85. Dan Ige proved that he was a lot more, not say damaging, but he's tough. He's really is tough. He can go the distance against pretty much anyone, I guess. I'm looking at it, but I only see unanimous decision or KO. Yeah. So Dan Ige to get the win, probably by submission or by decision. Next, and it is actually the main event, a 5-round fight taking place in the middleweight division as it was advertised. We've got 11th ranked Jack Hermansson taking on Joe PYFER, an up-and-comer that have been very impressive in the few fights he had in the UFC. So, yeah, only finishes in the UFC. Only finishes. He has almost a 100% finish rate in all his victories. He has 12 victories and 11 finishes. That says a lot. And this decision win doesn't even come from the UFC. It was before. As for Jack Hermansson, he's been there for a long time. He has quite the record. But since his last fight was more than a year ago now, and that it lost, I think it was by a knockout, yeah. I don't think he has what it takes. Like, really, I don't think he has, I wouldn't say the edge, but this layoff may have an impact on his performance this weekend, and it may cost him the victory this weekend. So for these reasons, I'm gonna pick Joe PYFER to get the win once again by a finish in the second round. And that were my prediction for the main card of Hermansson vs PYFER. I'll leave you there. Until next time,